video's in conjunction with the Reddit post I'm going to make. I've been working on a DVZ map recently, just in my spare time, mucking around with things, and I think it's getting to the point where it's done enough that I'd like some feedback on it. It's not finished, it's still a work in progress, but I would like some feedback. What you like, what you don't like, what I can kind of tweak. So I'll start off, because I haven't showed this map, I guess I'll go through everything. We'll start off with the mob spawn. You spawn here. There's all barrier blocks around, so you can't get out. This is the old choose the night thing. I made it as best as I could. About this map, it is a 2-shriner. The first shrine here, I think it's about 32 seconds. We've got some signs, I believe, down here. 32? Yeah, 32 seconds. This shrine's mainly about bows. You can use your swords, but it's mainly used for bows. And we have a second shrine down there, which is out of render distance, just because my render distance is low. 36 seconds run, and that's mainly for swords. Let's talk about this one. So, as you can see, it's a kind of smallish map. We have the mob spawn, we have a little forest, we have this river. So, as a mob, there's a couple of ways you can attack this. You can either swim across the river, or you can leap across the very edges. You can use the bridges. This one here is 10, and it has no bedrock holes. These ones over here have 4 across, and like, can I fall? And there's like little bedrock holes that eventually creepers will destroy. So they're not perfect. There's also these 2 tunnels right here. I'll just show it to you. So basically, as a mob, if you get under this, you can kind of go under the river and flank. Also, these mountains, they're quite small. They're not very steep as well. The idea is, as a mob, if you want to just go a really long flank, you can, or not a really long flank, but you can actually climb up on top of these mountains. And as a dwarf, you can use these mountains as well to get a better archery shot than the people down here. But the trade-off for that is there's going to be like void here. So if you get gobbled, boomboxed, or kaboomed, there's a chance that you can go flying off and into the void. I haven't put void here just yet because map's not done properly. Time set day. I believe there's like 13k gold. Yeah, 13k gold and 46k gravel. So in each of these statues there's about 2k, so there's 4k basically right there. And I want to say about 20 sets of armor straight off the bat if you want to try to grief the towers. The statues, I should say. When you come out here, you've got oil on both sides, saws. You have 4 armor stands. 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you cross the water to the mob side, you have both our quarries. So these are going to kind of be funneling as well. So the idea is, mobs will naturally funnel this way because these will be mined out. You have another 4, or is it just 2? I think it's 2 more armor stations. 1 more over here, 1 more here, and then 2 more wood cutting stations. You've got a full set of tools here, so your swords, and I don't think there's any more swords and stuff. Also, as you can kind of see, there's little party chests around the different places. This is first shrine. I want to try to make the mountains a little bit more fancier. They're not too pretty just yet, but they're getting there. And one thing I also want to do is I kind of have these blue orchids here. That's kind of like a path of least resistance for the mobs to run from spawn. Kind of like the main path without me riding a path. I want to try to make that more obvious. One other thing is when you jump down here, you can kind of see the back end. I'm not sure how bad this is, like being able to see the void from here, but I could always move the mountains down more and maybe just move this smaller. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Skeletons can use these trees. Vine skeletons can use any one of these trees. Other skeletons have to use these kind of jungle ones with the vines on it, unless other skellies, give them their vines. But yeah, skellies can use these trees as well to flank. The second shrine is this way. I think I said it was 36. So the idea is it's about 100 blocks from here to here, and you've got this glass in the middle that kind of separates the tunnel. This is borrowed from the Bellows map, and it basically goes 50 blocks. Each one of these segments is 20 blocks, I believe. No, so that would be 200 wide. That's right, 200. So yeah, 20 blocks, and then the walls get shorter by one, and the roof gets shorter by one. It kind of makes a kind of shrinking feeling. I like the idea of this shrinking feeling. I like the idea of the glass. I think this is about 12 wide, so a slab just won't cover this. As you get smaller and smaller though, I believe this is 6 wide. Then it joins back up and it gets really big, and then it gets smaller and smaller and smaller until again it gets like 6 wide again. Really easy to defend as a dwarf. This is where you would spawn. There's a couple of party chests here with your bows, your swords, and your pots. The shrine is again pretty small, just to help try to make dwarves defend it easier. I like the idea of sand on the ground, simply because as a dwarf you can knock this out. You can't knock the bedrock out, but it's nice to knock this out, because if gobos throw boomboxes, they'll actually get caught in here, and because boomboxes won't destroy sand, you can kind of make little traps for the boomboxes. So gobos become less effective unless they destroy all the sand. And also I like sand because I can put like red wool like this here, and it's a line in the sand that you should defend. Wink wink, nudge nudge. But yeah, I like these tunnels. I have a little bit of issue with the lighting here, just because it's so wide that lamps don't really reach. But that's not a big issue. I really think you should be fighting along the middle of the glass where these lamps are. But then again, gobos will just destroy these straight away. You can punch out the sand and then bang, there's the light gone. Or just throw a boombox. So yeah, that's my map so far. I'd love to know what you guys think. Some kind of positives, some negatives. Hit me with all the feedback. I'll listen to it. I'll see if I can change it. But thanks for watching. Should be a link, download somewhere if you want to check it out in more detail. Thanks everyone. Sergeant signing out. So I took a copy of the map and I did a quick bedrock check. I took out a lot of the major blocks, and this is what was left. I couldn't find any bedrock holes. Kind of show you that by this over here. Any holes I've had in the few past. Why? That'd be nice. I can't seem to fly. There we go. Any holes I've had in the past, they kind of shine like a bit of a light through. So yeah, no bedrock holes as of right now. So if you're gonna download the map for that, I couldn't find any. Good luck if you can though.